Welcome to the Jets Afterburners podcast, New York Jets stand 16. And right there to my left, your right, is the Senor Liam. He is back, my friends.
I feel like it's been so long. It feels so good to be back. It's been a couple Thursdays in a row now, just this real busy life of mine. What's funny is without I have watched. I didn't watch the London game, but I did watch the game after last Sunday. But without watching any game, I could have probably just told you what happened.
Well, nothing big has happened.
No,
nothing crazy. Just this. Just this.
What's your confidence level in Aaron to turn it around?
Well, it looks like he's turning around parts of it. It's hard when you have a quarterback with, with a rating that we got. He has the ability, but something just is not jiving.
Look upon this, brethren and gals, this blood clot, ras clot food is abomination. Producer, think me fool.
A lot of people, right, had a problem with what he said. Liam, I want to know your thoughts before I start going into specifics. I need to hear your vantage point and your perspective. What did you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
The jiving ain't jiving.
Jive turkey.
So I don't think Woody Johnson deserves any credit or any benefit of the doubt, and that's just what's been proven. However, the defense has looked better these last couple of weeks. If you want to be completely transparent, it has. And Aaron Glenn being a defensive-minded coach, maybe because remember when he got here, he said, "I'm not a defensive coach, I'm a head coach." He wants to be involved in all aspects of the team, that CEO type head coach. Now, with that being said, everyone knows his defensive background. In these last couple of weeks, he has turned it around. So maybe he's spending a little bit more time with the defense. And for that, if that is the case, which probably is true, I'm going to say Woody's correct on that. And, he's not establishing an identity, but there's things he has to get better at, such as time management, especially going into the half, because he did say, Aaron Glenn did say that during that Denver game, he wished he would have thrown a Hail Mary. And then he had that same opportunity last week and also did not. But he's being aggressive at certain, I like the aggression, just not at the times he does it, on the opening drive, fourth down, and then they just don't go for it again on fourth down, but it does seem like if he could just figure those little things out, he would be a better head coach. Now, we all know Justin Fields was not the answer. However, Woody Johnson, he does have the final say, and yeah, he signed him. It was Darren Muji and Aaron Glenn who told Aaron Rodgers to go kick rocks, and that is blowing up in their face. But as much as I don't like Woody and I don't want to give him credit, I don't think that what he said was wrong.
Right. So I agree with everything that you said here. Okay. But I'm going to elevate it even that much more. I loved everything that Woody Johnson said. All of these Jet fans that want change, Woody doesn't fire a coach in season. Woody doesn't like to win. Woody only signs coaches that he can control. He doesn't like spending. Okay. All right. Excellent.
The spending thing is not true at all.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. A lot of hyperbole there. Okay.
Yep.
This past week, there was an owners meeting. And just to paint the picture here, imagine you as a billionaire. Again, nothing else matters to you. Whatever you want, you have it. You're a
Right.
multi-billionaire. You have a club named the New York Jets. Fantastic. Now you have this narrative of fans saying, "Oh, you don't care about your team. You don't care. You're a multi-billionaire." Doesn't see it. That was a nice little verse there.
Yeah.
All right. Now he goes into an owners meeting. And obviously there are topics there to discuss, but then you have these private meetings with like a Jerry Jones or Khan, the guy from Jacksonville, not the guy from Star Trek. All of these owners that are successful. And I'm more than sure within these dialogues, what do you, man, you really paying Justin Fields that much money, huh? Yeah. All right. One dialogue, he goes to the next owner's talking. It's like, wow, you. So I really hope that whole thing with Dan Campbell in the Lions kind of turns out with Aaron Glenn, Yeah, I hope so. All right. And then on to another. Now he comes out, and now the owner of the New York Jets is feeling something in which we alluded to for many weeks now that he has never felt. And that's embarrassment. When they asked him about Aaron Glenn, if we can start reading between the lines how this is going to end, start reading it. When they asked, yeah, he's turning a couple of things around. Then he couldn't hold it anymore. You know why? Because he's dishing out millions
millions
to a guy that can't complete an easy pass. He gave all of that money, those finances to a Zach Wilson 2.0 that he didn't even draft. And he's upset. And a lot of people don't want to give him credit for that. I will. I like what he did. Oh, he should shut up. He shouldn't say anything. Oh, he shouldn't say. Stop. Yeah. If you're an employer and you're paying your top employee top money and you know you're getting hosed, there's going to be a moment where you blow up.
Yeah.
If this continues with Aaron Glenn, a guy, again, another guy that he's paying, what is it? $12 million a year, something like that. 12 million. And the Jets end 0-17. Woody does not want to go into that owner's meeting being laughed at again. Laughed at. I can only imagine what went on in that meeting that no one is discussing. No one is talking about. Nobody. He came out there. There's a cause and effect here. The problem is that no one knows what happened, but you could see how it transpired when they asked him these questions. He's pissed off. He doesn't like this. He doesn't want to go into the bye week, Jets fans, 0-8. As much as I want them to go 0-8, I really do. I want them to go 0-8 because it's evident. The staff of Aaron Glenn is atrocious. You have a running backs coach coaching up the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The tight ends coach, the offensive line. What?
Well, I guess to be fair, the running back, I sent you something, by the way, as a request of Johnny. Can you please share what I sent you? But while you're working on that, to be fair, I guess the running back coach, coaching up Justin Fields is doing a good job because Justin Fields does not throw the ball. He runs sometimes he doesn't. But I guess if that was the case,
send it to the chat that we have with Armand and Luca.
Okay. Well, as we're doing that, but yeah, I mean, I guess so, because if that's the case, then He doesn't throw the ball, and I don't think he's going to be the quarterback, nor should he be the quarterback this Sunday. But just sticking with Woody Johnson for a little bit, I agree. It's like he wants to win. He does. I don't think he enjoys being the laughing stock. He just doesn't know. Sometimes he just doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But this is probably the most accurate thing he said in years. What do you know?
Mm-hmm. How do you defend Justin Fields? How do you be like watching that and they're like, oh, this is my favorite. Oh, Woody shouldn't have done that because he made Aaron Glenn's job that much more difficult. You're paying Aaron Glenn top effing money. Figure it out, coach. Yeah. Instead of dancing, instead of showing that emotion, get the foundation straight. Change the culture. You know what I love? I love it to say this. Oh, we got rid of our coach last year. Yeah, that really fixed things. We went with Aaron Glenn, another guy that's a rookie. I hope, and I think Woody, most likely, just me subjectively thinking this, I think it's at an 80%. He has made up his mind. If the team finishes anywhere between 0 wins and 2 wins, Aaron Glenn is out. And don't give me this, oh, but he's paying him money. And these are multi-billionaires. They know how to circumvent the finances. They know how to collect interest on the money that us, you, the one watching this, that watches the Jets, that buys this crap paraphernalia, that money pays Aaron Glenn and company. Them.
I sent it to Woody. Your DM, by the way.
Let's see.
I couldn't find that group chat.
Because I can't open it. That's why.
What about X?
Oh. The American flag guy?
Oh. Yeah. Johnny boy, this is for you.
You know what?
That might be the best picture he's ever taken.
Maybe like this.
It's a matchup between that picture and the picture he took with Sexy Red.
I am a real American. Fight for the right of every man. I am a real Jets fan. Look at that.
Suffering nice for. Yeah, it's like I didn't.
I was waiting for that one. Nice. He looks good. He's fit.
I'm not used to seeing him without a hat on, though.
No. Yes. No. It's like Dr. Evil with glasses.
A little bit, yeah.
Maximum meat.
Yeah.
Oh. Wouldn't punch a guy with glasses, would you?
Not if he
He's
takes
pissed.
off.
He's pissed. You could tell he's angry. He is angry.
This had to be when he was working with Trump, right? This
probably. He's like I think he feels like an old hot dog stuck in your jejunum for like 3 years, just waiting to unleash hell, but he just doesn't have the right laxatives to pop out.
Yeah.
He's upset.
Yeah, anything he takes, he just makes it worse.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. He's yes, Ephraim is wearing his chain. 2 chain. Yes.
2 chain.
2 chain.
All right. Well, the link is in the chat if anybody wants to call in. We'll start to take callers in a minute.
I like this. I like this where, you know what I didn't like? I'm going to tell you. This is what I didn't like. The following day. Hey, coach. Your coach is at the podium. What did you think of what your owner said about Justin Fields? He took his glasses off.
Yeah.
You saw that part? Oh man. Very studious.
Yes,
I don't follow. What do you say? Nice. Again, this guy hasn't even won 1 regular season game, and he's poking the bear, the New York media. He's poking him. I got to be honest. Rich Cimini, was it Costello, and all of the New York media, they haven't really started pressing the accelerator yet. They haven't done it yet. They haven't, guys, at all. But they're, you know what? It's like they're saving it. They're saving it for something. I can't wait.
And, I got to be honest, like, I'm not one to be like a big fan of Brian Costello, but these last couple of weeks, he's been doing a really good job, I think. He's been asking some like really fair questions, and there seems to be like some type of beef with him and Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
know,
What kind of question
So-
is that? What kind of question is that?
Yeah, he starts berating, this poor man
Right.
for asking a simple question, and then he bet about benching Justin Fields, and then does it a week later.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
but I guess we could
This
stop
is-
talking about Brian Costello.
I mean, this is a picture of Daniel. That was a Daniel Jones before training camp. The Colts.
That was Brian Costello currently.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's why
He's in
up
jail.
there.
He's gonna
maybe maybe jet jail.
Jet jail. Yo, man, it just honestly, when I see what's going on right now, this is a thing of beauty. This is exactly what the New York Jets franchise needs. This kind of implosion. And I think Aaron Glenn, at the end of the day, is the perfect silver lining. I know he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, if you think about it.
You think?
0-17. And at that point, the Jets are going to have the number 1 overall draft pick. They're probably going to have multiple second rounders once they get rid of Quinnen Williams, Brees Hall, Jermaine Johnson, who freaking tweeted, the Wolf of Wall Street GIF. I'm not going anywhere. How do you know that? I mean, as much as I love Jermaine Johnson, I love his motor. It's about turning this thing around.
Yeah.
And if Jermaine Johnson can garner you a first rounder, by all means, go for it. As much as I love the guy, he ain't going nowhere. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's calm down. Again, this is going to be a huge indication, Liam, on where Woody Johnson is steering this ship at the end of this season. If we start getting rid of Quinnen Williams, Brees Hall, Jermaine Johnson, who else is Quincy Williams now that he's healthy? All of these
Michael
players,
Carter.
Michael Carter, all these guys, you're sending a message to the locker room that says, as much as you're going to try right now, you're going to be behind the 8 ball in each of these remaining games right now. No one is safe. And I get it. Yes, now they're saying, oh, Woody's a loose cannon. Woody's a loose cannon. That's fine. But what did he say wrong? Oh, he shouldn't have said that. Why? He's an employer. He's paying $20 million to a reclamation project that they convinced them. Aaron Glenn, Darren Muji convinced the owner of the New York Jets that they can ride with Justin Fields. One other point. Did you see the Giants game this past Sunday? It was
Most of it, yeah.
Jackson
ending.
Dart.
I
Jackson
love
Dart.
him. He is so fun to watch, and I hate saying it because he's a giant. But would we not kill for him and Scattaboo? Seriously, would we not? He's so fun. It's entertaining, and I know as a Jet fan, you're not supposed to say that.
My point exactly. That's what I'm saying. Woody, I think as many Jets fans are like, oh, he should have just zipped his mouth. I think he wanted to say more on Aaron Glenn. The Jets were primed to select Dart this year. They could have selected Scatterbo as well, easily. But Aaron Glenn and this bum GM convinced, again, this guy, the owner, to ride and say, you know what? Let's stay the course with Justin Fields. Let that sink in for a second. And then you're going to tell me when the reporters go up to him like this, hey, what? Hey, Woody Johnson, listen, how do you feel about the state of the Jets? How do you feel about the state of the Jets?
What the hell is in there?
It's,
Is that tobacco?
no.
It looks like you crushed up a cigarette.
It's herbs, man. It's herbs.
Yeah.
And of course, Woody's going to be like, I could have at least been having fun as an owner, at least see a young team. a quarterback that's spunky, that has a future. Now I'm paying, and for not even half the price. How much are they paying Dart a year? Was it 6-7 million?
Like $6.
They- Yo, let that kind of infiltrate your mind right now. What's going on in Woody's head? I'm wasting
Oh.
money. I'm
We
wasting
got a little
this.
beef between Tom Brady 12 and Johnny Boy. You think Tom Brady 12 is 6 rings?
A problem.
Are you 6 rings? Are you the same guy that calls in? Sorry if you're not.
I think he's someone else, but I welcome Patriots fans.
I do too, but it's just like, why are they here? I love having you here. Don't get me wrong. It's just a little Oh, it is. Yes, it is. Told you, Uncle.
Yeah.
This little feud between them two is, I feel like it's kind of been slowly brewing for the last couple of weeks. You know,
They're not liking each other.
if you guys want to come on and hash it out or whatever, feel free. But you know what I'm saying, Dan? You know what I'm thinking?
I wouldn't say that if I were you.
Yeah.
Go to the next thought.
Yeah. Well, Woody Johnson has pretty much
Tony.
just came out and bashed Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way, because like now there's this little competition that they want to call it, where Aaron Glenn isn't saying if he's playing Justin Fields or Tyrod Taylor.
You don't want to give that.
How can big competition here. One throws the ball, one does not.
Oh,
God. But how can you trot out Justin Fields right now, or really for the remainder of the season, after the owner of the team pretty much just pretty much said he sucks? Let's be honest.
Yes.
He goes, well, how are we going to win games, with a quarterback rating like that? And here he goes talking about ratings again, kind of gives me that Jerry Judy Madden flashback.
Yes.
Which we did a whole show on last year.
Absolutely.
But seriously, like, there's no way in hell that Justin Fields sees the field again this year, right? It has to. I mean, if Tyrod gets hurt, which he most likely will, I think they kind of have to go to Brady Cook.
I hope they go to Brady Cook. I really do. But now I'm going to play Justin Fields kind of devil's advocate. He was interviewed, I believe, after the game, right? After the game, and he was talking about his faith. He was talking about his character. And I got to be honest, he has been very professional. He could have chosen a very bad route. He could have made this situation even that much worse. But I like his level of focus. Now, why do I say that? Right? Okay. Because he's going to be on the books next year. He's going to be a Jet next year, like it or not. And when we do draft a quarterback first overall, I don't mind having Justin Fields in that quarterback room, because it's going to showcase to the young player what it is to be humble, what it is not to be selfish and self-centered. I like that element about Justin Fields. And now, should Woody Johnson go public and apologize? No, I don't think so. I don't think you do that. You don't. You don't do it. That's what you felt. And again, it wasn't a stupid comment. It wasn't like thinking is overrated. Like, that was a stupid comment. Like, that was a dumb, like, wait a minute. Woody, you gotta just, that was ridiculous. This was a very honest, straight up comment that needed to be said. Jet fans, come on. Like, honestly, we're 0-8 right now. Oh no, we didn't play against Cincinnati.
Is probably
We're
true.
0-8. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. I wouldn't.
Hey,
Armand, what's up, man?
now, Dan, I'm so glad that you had mentioned that. Hello, Armand. I want to talk about that before I forget. I respect the faith and everything like that. You believe in what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But they asked you why you can't complete a pass. You
Right.
can't go into a 5-minute rant about your faith.
Yes.
Like, I'm never gonna say like when and where you can and can't talk about your religion and your faith. I love it.
Right.
I'm all for it. But Justin, why can't you compete? Why can't you complete a pass?
Well, I went to mass on Saturday night, and it was a good one. All right.
That grape juice was going around and around and around.
I'm telling you, that was a smart tactic by Justin Fields. He shut down the New York media. Right.
Yeah.
There was no follow-up after that.
No,
That's what I'm saying. That's who you need in that Jets quarterback locker room next year when you select a quarterback. That it's perfect. Perfect. You need that.
man, these guys are really going at it. Well, Tom Brady and Johnny Boy, if you guys want to come on and hash this out on air, we would love that.
What are they saying to each other? What are they?
You're not reading all of these comments?
I can't. I'm like
It's
in the
going
zone.
fast. I'll tell you. Just Armand, we got to hear from you a little. So Dan, why don't you go back and read some of these? Oh, look at this. Look, this was the most recent comment. I'm not your bud. I don't like you. Come on. I think we could all be friends.
I think those were the same words that Woody Johnson said to Justin Fields.
I think so.
Wow, 6 rings. Wow, he took the bait.
Yeah,
All right, Johnny
wow.
boy, go for it.
Come on, Johnny. You're balls in
Let's
your
get
court.
ready to rumble.
Armand, how you doing?
Johnny can't handle the facts. That's the problem.
Oh,
I come with facts. It's not trolling.
trolling guy.
You can't handle that your owner is a crackhead version of Jerry Jones.
And
Yeah, and
tell
And
us
he's,
something we
people say that the Jets are the worst franchise in North America. That's how bad they are being ran now.
Well, that's a fact. 15 years and no playoffs.
statistically, yes.
One of them. I don't think they're the worst.
Not as bad as Las Aguilas from the Mexico soccer team.
I
They
mean,
are
the
very
Buffalo
bad.
Sabres you could put up there, the Cleveland Browns.
The Browns, no, I don't agree. They're a good historic team.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Who, the Browns?
Yeah, the Browns have
They
a lot
the
of
same amount of
championships.
quarterbacks as we do.
No,
There's
but
a
I mean they
jersey
have
with
a
list of
pass.
quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield became successful after he left them.
Look at all their titles they have. The Browns technically have a
What
perfect.
titles do they have? They didn't win a championship till they went to Baltimore.
They have NFL titles.
No, being a shit organization.
Oh,
Yes.
I can't
Remember
help
back
it.
in the 50s and the 40s?
We're in
did you just-
2025, not the 1950s.
Are you
Otto-
going to come up here, Johnny?
Otto Graham was a hell of a passer, though.
Yeah. How did this turn into a Browns debate? We go from Woody Johnson to the Browns.
That's what.
That's what 0-7 will get you.
The 3 worst franchises in all of American sports:
Who's that?
the Jets, the
Jets?
Sabres, and the Browns.
The Jets, Sabres, and the Browns.
Okay, what about the Panthers?
No.
Well, they-
At least they
nah.
went to the
What
Super
about
Bowl.
the Panthers? They've been to a Super Bowl recently, in this generation, this era, with Cam Newton.
10 years, right? Yeah. That was 2015.
They've
Okay.
actually, they've been to 2 Super Bowls. Jake Delhomme, they lost to your New England Patriots,
Right, yeah.
And then they were Cam Newton when they lost to Peyton Manning and the Broncos with a broken freaking neck.
All right.
That was as New York as it gets. Like people from New England wouldn't even get
Johnny
that one.
boy, you're a keyboard
You with a
warrior.
freaking broken neck.
No,
You're a
that's the Kurt
keyboard
Angle
warrior.
reference. I got it.
Oh wow, he's calling you out,
Grow some
Johnny.
cojones.
Oh!
Call in and say it to my face.
Wow,
I'm not trolling. I'm saying
Boston
facts.
accent. Cojones. Extra H in there. I like that.
Why do you
Listen-
not like me? Because I say facts, the same facts that your Jets fans say.
Sing the facts of life theme song.
I'm waiting. I can wait here all night, man. I got work at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh.
You know what it is, 6 rings? I think it's like a situation where it's like only like you can pick on your brother, but like when somebody else does it, it's like not cool.
But I'm not trolling, I'm talking what I see in the game.
No, I know that, but it's like saying like you, and I'm not saying you personally, but it's like like your sister's like a whore, but like Maybe that wasn't a right.
Way
No,
off.
no, that's a
way-
bad
wow.
example.
Very
No,
bad.
yeah.
It
Oh,
could be
this show has
factual.
gone off the rails.
It could be factual. As long as
I'm
they
trying to
make good
compare
money.
it to something. Yeah. I'm
That's
trying to
all-
compare it to
right.
something.
As long as she has write-offs. That's important.
I get it. If I change that ring right there to a Jets AFL title or something, then I don't think the people have had much of an issue.
The Super Bowl 3 was the most important Super Bowl in history. That was the first. That was the merger.
One of them. And if I put Jets AFL champions
Yeah.
and I change that ring and I put like Joe Namath, then I
Mhm.
don't think I'd be frowned upon for my opinion as much.
No, I don't think so. Honestly, I think many Jet fans can agree. Woody Johnson isn't the greatest owner. He's not even a good owner. He's an average owner.
A
But
lot of
with-
keyboard warriors, who's gonna call in?
He's a crap owner. I'll say it.
He's all right. He's okay. He pays
The
when
only
he
good
has
thing,
to.
Dan, the only thing I'll say that he's done well is when a player has come to pay, whether to like a quarterback, whether it's Rodgers or Brett Favre, he has stepped up and paid for them.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That's what you
it.
want, right?
He's never stepped up for a head coach.
Okay. And I want to take that. All right. So that's why I think this guy is changing because of certain scenarios that occurred last year. Last year, all of us, every one of us said there's no way that he's getting rid of Saleh because that's not what Woody Johnson does. He doesn't. And then heading into that Monday nighter against Buffalo, in which the following day we had freaking Johnny V. What is it? No, not Johnny, Gary V.
Johnny V.
Right, he's
Johnny
got a
V.
lot of pride, your owner. I don't think he wants to be wrong. You know what I mean?
No, he
Okay,
doesn't.
that's fine. But what I'm
He
trying,
has little pride because he's been wrong plenty of times.
but what I'm
But
just
Glenn's his pick, right? This is
Oh,
It is his
wow.
pick, but he got.
I should
he-
start
he
reading
only
these
picked
before
Glenn
putting-
because
But
Glenn
buddy,
was
I
Jet.
sit in $1 million fucking house. Why don't you go back to your little
whoa,
shoebox, buddy? If you're gonna
whoa. Hold on. We
Fucking
could talk
crazy.
about whores.
Well, I'll take the full responsibility for that. I don't.
Man, come on, Six Rings. This is a family show. We love you, man, but none of that, man. None of that. We can't go to that extreme.
No F bombs. I mean,
Yeah, no F bombs. Not like
Are we
you
gonna
know,
we're
bring
if it's
talking
F
about
bombs
the
towards
Jets.
Woody and the Jets, it's fine, but we have to put out a disclaimer that this is not going to be a not safe for children type of episode.
Yeah, Six Rings. We're gonna bring it back on. Unless
Right,
you're
he's
still going.
insulting me. Like, don't write stuff like that. You know,
No. I
Okay.
hear you.
if
Yeah.
you can't take the heat, he insulted me, so I won't talk back.
All right. So you're right. I shouldn't have put that on. I should have read it. I didn't see the PP word. Sorry. Now, with that being said, like I was saying before, I think Woody is kind of showcasing just little nuances. And I honestly think if it continues to spiral out of control, as much as he has pride and whatever the case is, I think he's showcasing some humility at this point towards the end of the season. If this goes to 0-17, Aaron Glenn is gone, guys. He's gone. There's no way that you guys can tell me right now the product that you see here. Yes, the defense is getting a little bit better, right? The defense is that's great. Now Tyrod is on there, right?
He
I
doesn't
would
look
just,
good
I
either.
would just start Brady Cook. We're 0-7. We're going nowhere. That's me. That's me.
I would too.
And Dan, I do agree with you because when asked about Aaron Glenn, Woody Johnson, like he sounded like somebody that didn't want to throw the coach under the bus. Like he does want to give him the benefit of the doubt, at least the one full season. Justin Fields, he knows he could go kick rocks. I don't think he cared about him. But with Aaron Glenn, it does seem like he did want to give him a little bit of time, which is,
Right.
and like I said, I mean the defense is improving. They got some players back, so. I don't know. I do think that
if the players are traded by the deadline, let's say Quinnen, Jermaine, Quincy,
Brees.
I'm saying from the defensive side.
Okay. Go for it
From
again.
the defensive side. I'll even say he might not. I'll just put his name out there. Harrison Phillips.
Mm.
Are we?
I don't think so.
What other defensive player are you going to trade? You're not trading Sherwood.
Michael Carter.
Okay, Michael Carter.
When
When those spots get filled out by other players, for the rookies, guys on our practice squad, we gotta hope that the defense still continues to grow.
I think that what's Harrison Phillips' contract here? Because they
Year
just
left,
traded for
right?
him. I don't think they're gonna get rid I don't think that they're gonna get rid of any of their own guys.
Well, keep in mind, Mike Williams
Yeah.
got traded or released, whatever the case is. So it can happen. I mean, look, not for nothing. Dallas, before they traded away Micah Parsons, they did call the Jets. And the rumor was that a player that they really wanted in return was Quinnen Williams. So now, do the Jets now call Jerry Jones and say, hey, look, Quinnen is available for the taking. You have 2 first-rounders this year. Give us one of them, even a late one. Are you guys okay with that?
That would be a really good package, though.
Oh.
That's very high.
Yes,
one,
because you're
just
gonna
one,
you're gonna you're
not
gonna
two.
get you're gonna get you're gonna get the Packers first that they got from Micah, because they got 2 first rounders from Micah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would
You can
do
get
that.
a second too, a second pick, second
I
round.
I
don't
don't
know,
think
because
so.
Quinnen, that he has he doesn't have guaranteed money left in his deal. I think after this season, so a contract extension is gonna have to be in the books to get him some.
Can I-
I don't know. I just
Can I
don't
throw
think
something out here?
packages like that come around too much.
Hold on one second. Let me throw something out here. Again, the Cowboys just traded away their best pass rusher about 7 weeks ago. What if the trade package is this for the Jets? Quinnen Williams for a first and Jermaine Johnson for a second and third. Would you guys do that package deal?
Wait, are we sending them to the Cowboys, both of them?
Oh, yes.
So it's Quinnen and Jermaine, and you're getting a first, a second, and a third.
Correct.
I would.
Yes, you
I
got to
think.
do it.
Yeah, I would do that. Because I don't think
Are
you're
you
gonna get.
taking those 3 picks in next year's draft, or are you gonna maybe take?
It has to be next year's draft.
No. It had. If you do something like that, it has to be 2026 because you have
I
to
don't see the
entice.
Cowboys doing that. They're not going to give 3 picks in this year's draft.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's
could.
that's what I
mean,
thought.
I think they'll
defense
do
is
something like they'll do this year's first and this year's third and the 2027 second.
Can I push
That's not
back
bad
on that? I'm going to push back on that because, again, Dak is not cheap, right? Again, it's 1 year that thank goodness the guy's still not injured. So they may try to catch lightning in a bottle right now this year because they are competitive. They are playing very good on offense. Defense, they're not that great. I think they're ranked, 29th or 30th, something around that realm. Jermaine Johnson and Quinnen automatically elevates their defense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they would be able to give that up, especially if they're going to be picking late in the rounds. I think they don't care. They wouldn't care less. Let's say they reach the NFC Championship game, the Cowboys, that is. I think it would be a perfect scenario for them and say, all right, you know what? It did come out good, this trade. The money, though, would be a little bit
I think
wild, right?
I think they would
Sauce
I
is
think
still
they
gonna
would give
get
it to
you the
Packers
most.
first and not their own first.
Yeah. That's fine.
Well, I want to get a 3rd round pick in the worst way because that's the Hassan Reddick pick.
That's why I think they would do the Packers first this year. Their third this year. Oh, let me check what the Cowboys have. Hold on.
Hello, Luca. He's like
What's
a mime.
What's up, fellas?
Tony, I get it. We all love Jermaine Johnson. All of us. But this is a full blow up.
Dallas does not have a 3rd rounder this year. So the 3rd rounder would have to be 2027.
Can I intervene real quick with something a little important? Johnny is asking for forgiveness. So 6 rings and Johnny, do you see a situation where maybe you guys can become friends?
Or just respect each other.
Respect, yeah, not friends, but
Okay.
respect.
maybe that's something that could be earned over time. I think if you guys just went and got a beer, I think a walk could be solved.
Sam Adams. and a
Watch
Bud
the
Light.
Patriots beat up on the Jets.
Not that hard
Oh,
to do.
all right.
Not that
It's
hard.
friendly fire, man. It's
I
friendly.
know. It's
Like I just come to have fun and talk football. You know,
look,
it doesn't have to
we
be
appreciate
Jets.
it.
Now, Tony, totally. We would love. I think.
But the thing is,
Lazard's going to
I
Pittsburgh.
think Sauce is going to get you more than Williams.
I don't think they're trading Sauce. That contract is wild.
I think it was a little of an
thinking for
overpay.
Sauce, but it's more for next year. Talk to him in the offseason and try to convince him to move to safety.
Armand, so what picks do they have right now?
Why would you move Sauce to safety though? Then it's
Because
an
he's too
overpay.
handsy. He's gonna get.
But that's an overpay if you're paying your safety $100-something million.
Yeah, I
If I
agree
get a
with
better
Dick's
version
range
of
on that one.
Sauce at safety than corner, I'd gladly pay that.
It's a
That's
lot
like
of
us
money.
putting. You can't. If he's
Yes,
on his
you
rookie
can.
con, that's an expensive safety.
Fine. Do I want a cornerback that's going to get penalized too much at that price? No, I'd rather.
Well, who are you replacing them with?
A.Z. Thomas.
There you go.
All right.
Stud.
I don't
No.
see them doing that, to be honest.
Yeah,
with
I don't either. Yeah, I don't. Not that.
I'm just saying, talk to him, see, because
Oh, yeah,
too
mate,
many
yeah, talk to him,
hand
yeah.
grabs.
I mean, if Glenn is the coach next year, why not put him at kick returner? Just like he did Braylon Allen. That was such a great move. What a great move.
So this year, the Cowboys have 2 first, their own
Stupid.
second, their own fourth, their own
Oh,
fifth.
they don't have a
They
third.
got a fifth round comp pick. 2 comp picks in the fifth round. The Giants 7th and the Chiefs 7th.
I didn't know that they didn't have a third.
And I think we have way more picks than what we let on the last time we were on the show. I think we have like 9 picks, guys. Check it out again. I don't think it was like
I remember
had,
you.
Okay, so
right.
the
We had like
Jets-
6 picks.
So the Jets have.
Luka looks really
they-
stressed.
No, I'm all good. I came back from work. I made an announcement on my regular Twitter page, not my Jets Twitter page, but I'm following you guys along right now. Then I'll announce it.
Okay.
Go for it, my man.
I'm still waiting for Johnny. I want to. Come on, I
Well, he
called.
commented. He did comment.
That's not what I meant. I'm looking to
Oh.
call in and talk
Oh.
to me face to face.
He texted me. He is a little busy tonight, actually.
You insulted me first, Johnny.
Oh boy.
If you can't dish it, if you can't take it, don't dish it.
Oh boy.
Can we agree that maybe we all said some things?
Hey, I didn't say anything. I was just talking football.
All right.
I wasn't here.
Woody Johnson makes that happen, in his attire. So, when he takes off the hat, people get mad right away.
This is how you know, like, the Jet season has gone sideways.
Yeah,
So
we're
the,
just.
the Jets have 10 picks.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
They have their own first, their own second, their own fourth. They got a
Kick it.
comp pick in the fifth. They have they got Baltimore 6th, Buffalo 6th, Denver 6th, Buffalo 7th, and they got 2 comp picks in the 7th round.
Listen,
I think that they want to get some, like, maybe some later round picks too, to maybe move up and down the draft board, because Darren Mucci did show that last year he's willing to do that.
can't get any more serious
so-
than that.
Yeah. I remember that on Hard Knocks.
Good God.
Yeah, that was terrible. But you know what I think too? Is, like, maybe what they can do is, like, get, like, Mendoza and then maybe, like, trade back into, like, the first round and get, like, a stud playmaker or something. to,
Yeah, like you
pair
were
with
talking
Gilbert.
about what they did.
I think
with,
Texas did something like that. They got CJ Stroud, then they got the 3rd pick right after him.
Yeah, they traded.
That's
a
what I
lot of
think the
picks.
Jets should do, something like that.
I was gonna say, like, it was the same scenario where the Jets, remember they drafted Zach Wilson, which we don't want to remember, but then they traded up using their second first rounder from the Seahawks, in which they drafted Elijah Vera Tucker. So I do see your point, Liam, and I think that would be a great idea.
It's the guy I want, man. That's
Yeah,
the guy.
too.
That guy or John Mateer.
Watch
like
them
this-
go for, like, Monroe or whatever.
Who's that?
Isn't there? I might have screwed up his name.
You're talking about
Monroe?
you're not talking about Milrow, are you?
Monroe, yeah, Monroe, Milroe.
No.
You need a tall quarterback. Don't do what Miami did. You heard Tua?
What happened? He got shorter?
He says he's too short to throw the ball.
He
To
was,
Waddle.
thought I heard something about that.
That
Sounds like
that
Kyler Murray.
team has imploded. And who are they playing next? Let me see. Because they didn't let go of McDaniels, man.
Yeah, they have a lot.
That-
I don't know why he's still there.
No, I think they have confidence in him.
What?
Oh man. Okay. They play against the Falcons. The Falcons.
Interesting.
And I think Penix isn't playing.
Yeah, Oh no, the Falcons are like they're coming up a little bit.
Yeah, they're an up and comer.
So check this out.
I like what Drake London's doing. I like obviously Bijan and Allegor or Al.
Michael Penix. They got made fun of.
That's
Bijan
true.
Mustard. Check this out.
He's
So
not. Penix is not great though.
He's better than Kirk Cousins.
He's on the come up. He's still struggling a little bit, but that defense is elite. You got some playmakers around him.
So the Dolphins play against the Falcons and then 4 days later against the Ravens. So now next week at this time, it could be the last game for McDaniels at this point. They're not going to let him go after the Falcons game. No way.
No,
But
they got a lot. Again, you got a great. You said you came up with a great point that essentially, Thursday, and then it's a long week till Sunday.
Yeah.
So they'll use that to make whatever changes they need to make.
because where are they right now? They won one game and lost 6. Is it right? Yes, 1-6. But if they win next Sunday and next Thursday, 3-6.
All right,
they're
guys, I gotta get ready for work. I'll talk to you later. Take care.
Take it easy, man.
Thank you.
Take care.
You got it. They're right there, man. If they win the next 2 games, again, they have the firepower. They have everything that you would need in order to win a game, man. Okay, I get it. They're 1-6, but they win the next 2. They're right there. Look at this. Falcons and Ravens, and they play. The Ravens go to Miami. Then they play against the Bills. They always give them a hard time. And then
Yep.
the Commanders. Then the Saints. They could easily go again 2-6, 3-6, 4-6, 5.
I think they're going to lose to
6-6.
Baltimore.
Yeah, I think so too.
Lamar will be back.
You see this?
What was that?
Wild way.
Lol.
Oh snap! That's hysterical. What's up, my man?
Hey,
Mr. Afram.
he looks like lost.
No.
You good? You just came out of the
I'm ready
owners
for-
meeting.
Well, yeah, there you go.
What's going on?
You tell me.
A lot is going
You
on.
told
Causing
you everything
trouble. You're starting feuds.
We didn't start anything.
We just started the fire.
You started pouring the gas on it little
Yes.
by little.
Yeah.
Hey, I just offered them a platform to work it out had they chosen.
It's also offering the same
Oh
platform
my
to start the
God.
fight.
You're
What's the
welcome,
matter?
audience?
The New York Rangers lost to the
I
San Jose
saw that.
Just looked at that. Yep.
I saw that overtime goal.
Do you like my former
Ah.
head coach? Do you realize, he got carried by my cat.
Ah,
Yeah, by
but
the
there
way,
was a
we're
hat trick
playing the
involved
Florida
here.
Panthers right now, and we are winning 5-3.
What
Well,
if it's just crappy personnel, Armand? What if Chris Drury sucks?
Oh, Chris Drury does suck. He's a piece of crap.
Wow.
I mean, well, all Rangers suck.
Wow, it's a hostile
Oh.
night tonight.
I was
It
just gonna
is.
say. You
I
know
was
what?
hostile night.
My Penguins team, which is overachieving, is going to be 6-3.
All day at work today too. The crew was like everybody but me was in a mood.
Wow.
I don't know. Something's got to be in the air, and now I'm like, all right. Well, my favorite pastime on Thursday nights, the Jets Afterburners podcast, hostile too.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hit the like button.
Hit the
Yes.
like button. Yeah, let me show you guys something.
My spidey senses tell me that this is not the end of Six Rings and Johnny Boy.
It was.
I would agree.
Let's see if we can find this out.
Johnny's
By the
defending
way,
the fan
Sharks
base.
finally won a game. That's their first win this season.
Who?
The Sharks.
You know, I told my dad tonight too. I said I can't have two bad teams. Like I just can't tolerate it.
8 games in the season out of 82.
Do you guys remember this?
Listen, Liam, become a basketball fan. Go root for the Knicks. You know they won last night.
We are
They're
the
gonna
New York
win the
Knicks.
Yeah.
You guys remember this?
Denver, they feel like they're right back in this thing. Second snap for Denzel Mims. He's in there. They go to the run game. Oh, look at the speed of Brees Hall.
Yep.
And we're about to trade the guy.
You know what I've noticed about like what really irked me? That was the game he got hurt, I believe.
Yes.
Exactly. Him and ABT.
Us.
Well, not only that, his rookie year, it seemed like there were so many times he'd get tackled at like the 1.
Right.
You know, like I remember that being like a consistent theme when I was when me and Italy Jet, we'd talk about that all the time.
That's right. It's
We
like
are getting
don't
But they're
break away
long runs. Some of them.
No, I get
It
it.
happens, yeah.
I get it, but it just seemed like that was like a consistent.
Not like it's a 10-yard run. He's
Right.
I was like a 60-yarder.
I get it, and I'm happy. I mean, unfortunately, I think that this because we've gotten rid of the coach, we've gotten rid of the quarterback. We got to get rid of these players. They don't know how to win. They've been proven and told that losing has been acceptable for years. You got to get rid of these players. You know, we all love Brees, and it's gonna suck when he goes, but he has to go. You know, he doesn't want to be here.
I think they'll trade 4 players.
Like, what are you gonna franchise?
Yes, Johnny, it's safe, Johnny.
This is a safe space, Johnny.
Like check this out, right? Again, I'm not going to blow it up because this is the loophole here. It's no copyrights or anything, but just check what just happened here. Like, look at the Chargers sucked for quite a bit after Rivers left and whatnot. They got Herbert. Check this out, man.
2nd and 10, going for it all out in front. Holding, Lad
McConkey. We could have drafted him. Who do we draft? Who do we draft?
Malachi Corley.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Oh, man. It gets worse and worse. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, from the top to the bottom, we have no scouting department. We have no vice president with nothing.
Dan.
Blow it up.
And we also don't. I mention this again because this is a great point, and I just got to mention this because it's insult to injury at this point. We could have had Jim Harbaugh. We could have had Jim Harbaugh.
Right.
Whose fault is that?
The owner, Woody Johnson. What can I tell you?
Okay.
He don't want to pay.
Okay. Well, now if he lets go of,
He's not letting go of him, man.
He's
I don't
not
know
letting
why
go.
he's not gonna let go of him.
Listen. I get where you're coming from, but if you guys didn't see the recent article, and this could be speculation by Florio, Muji and Glenn were split on the Rodgers decision. Muji wanted to keep Rodgers. Glenn wanted to let Rodgers go. And what happened? Who has the higher power? It's Aaron. So
right. Who has a higher power? Who has a higher
Well,
power?
Luca, you also made a really good point a few weeks ago, saying like it's like hiring the store manager and then the owner. You know?
Yeah, it's like I'm able to hire my own boss. Like,
Yeah.
again, logistically doesn't make sense because I mentioned this in one of my videos. I basically said that the Jets have done this multiple times throughout the 2010s. It hasn't worked. I could go on and on, but I'm not going to. But it's just a stupid hierarchy. And to me, that would only give Glenn another year.
But I think Muji and Glenn have like kind of crossed paths in the past. You know, like they seemed like they were like on the same page. So I know like it's all for show, like we're all buddy, but I mean like it did seem like pretty genuine.
Didn't Muji get called Glenn's sidekick at the press conference?
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. That's why it's a marriage that's going to fail. And the sooner Woody realizes this, and I think he is, you could sense by how he was talking 2 days ago. He's pissed, man. 0-7. He didn't expect this. He didn't. Look how bad Justin
What
Fields
did he
has been playing.
expect?
Well, yeah, what did he expect? Look at what they did in free agency, Dan.
No,
They
hold on a
didn't do-
second. 0-7? You think that Woody Johnson signed up for 0-7?
And he would have been happy with 2 and 5?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I don't
he
think there's
wouldn't
much
have.
of a difference between 2 and 5 and 0 and 6.
I don't
0 and
know,
7.
Afram. I couldn't disagree more. 2
No,
and 5 at
absolutely.
least. Well,
Yeah.
Woody, wait, hold on a second. 2 and 5. You said it out of the horse's mouth. 2-5, Woody would still have optimism because he remembers in 2002 we started 2-5 and we won the division. He was part of it. He was part of that
Dude,
mission.
look at the team. You tell me you're winning the division?
Look at that team. Hold on a second.
Come on, let's be honest here. No. Let's be honest.
Because now hindsight 2020, Afram. Yeah, look at that team.
Look at
2-5.
team.
No, hold on. 2-5 in 2002. The season
really
was lost. It was gone. It was over, just like how it is right now. But at 2-5, at least you have the locker room thinking, all right, you know what? We won a couple of games. The season isn't completely lost. It's done. It's everybody's fried. Everybody. This whole entire fan base, the locker room, no one believes in anyone. Everybody's going to be jettisoned out of here very soon. Even Armand said it. 4 players probably. 4 players are leaving. Key players. We're not talking about like 4 Lazards. We're talking about Quinnen, Quincy, probably
I don't
Jermaine.
see Quinnen getting moved.
Well,
I do.
We'll see.
He deserves it too. He deserves to go to.
It's not a matter of deserve. You still have
I
to
believe
have.
Glenn and Muji. I think they wanted to do a full rebuild in the offseason. And I think Glenn, I think Woody said, no, you got to keep Jermaine, Quinnen.
You still have to have some core.
But here's the thing, Armand. I understand what you're saying, and
I really like what Luca has going on. Yeah, I like that, Luca.
I'm actually cooking right now, but
I see that.
To your point, Armand, why not do the full-on rebuild this year? What's the difference between the 2 years?
Because Woody needed players to sell the new jerseys and to fill out the seats in the stadium.
Right.
Luca, what are you cooking?
Let's see. I got
Hot Pockets.
My brother made the spaghetti,
Pizza rolls,
and the chicken cutlets. I'm making
Pizza
the sauce.
bagels.
pizza, bagel bites,
Warming up some
Pop-Tarts,
Entenmann's.
toaster strudel.
Where's your apron? You're supposed to look like a real chef there.
Yeah, put the.
I don't got no apron there from unfortunately.
We'll have to send him a Jets Afterburners apron.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll have to send you like an Afterburner chef hat too.
A Alpha Burner's fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
I'm not going to set my house on fire, Dan.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Never
As
say
long as
never.
you don't have this, as long as you don't have this setup like
Put
Senor
that metal
Armand.
tray in there.
Well, Luca, that makes me ask, how are your outlets?
Outlets are fine.
Good.
I think Tennessee has better codes than New Jersey,
Oh,
especially
what?
Armand's house. Especially Armand's house.
I'm
Hey,
actually
hey, my codes and my outlets are better than the New York Rangers right now. Okay?
All right. That's
Gotta
not
go to
saying
them.
much.
Not
I'm
saying
actually surprised that Tennessee is Cento down here. Very surprised.
Me
much.
too.
See,
Oh, Lucas, since you live down there now.
Dude,
How's
you
your
can do.
response been to the Tennessee baseball coach being hired by the San Francisco Giants?
I mean, obviously I know of the news, but I haven't spoken to any people about it. When I get into my future job, which I'm starting in a few weeks, I'll ask some people. I'll ask some locals around.
Luca, you can do laundry next? What's going on over there?
I mean, I could if I wanted to.
I could do some laundry too.
Look, let's talk Jets has PT cooking with prime time. We have laundry.
Luca doing
cooking with
microwave
prime time.
Well,
shots.
we have, they have
bubble
cooking with
bath.
prime time. We have laundry with Luca.
Yes, that's a great one. But also yesterday, I don't know if you guys have tried this. It's very much a thing down here. And I asked a coworker of mine, I'm like, should I try this? He's like, yeah, very much so. I actually had bison for the first time yesterday.
oh, buffaloes, baby,
Bison is delicious.
Yeah.
so good.
You know what I've been eating a lot of recently? Elk. Big elk guy.
I've never had elk. I've had regular deer because my grandfather made it into hamburger. It was really good. I also had alligator. Alligator's phenomenal.
Yeah, alligator's good.
What about kangaroo?
I've
If
never
you can't if you can't finish it, just put it in the pouch and take it with you wherever you go. What's it? They come with
Oh,
pouches.
God.
What's the most exotic animal you ever ate, Afram? Let's go around the room.
Oh, that's-
I don't know how to answer that question.
I think mine would have to be elk.
I'm
Armand,
too old for this. I'm too
There's,
old for this.
there's definitely a Jeffrey Dahmer in this one.
No, think about that question again.
You
Oh,
guys are
man.
nuts.
I had rabbit in Egypt when I was a kid because I have family. from
Egypt.
Oh wow.
I'm half
What are
Egyptian.
you,
I'm from-
Rogers?
Are you half Egyptian?
Really?
Yeah.
You know how to read
dad's side-
hieroglyphics?
from my dad. My dad's side lived in Egypt, so I went to go visit my grandparents when they lived there. We had rabbit. They gave me the head. I saw the eyeballs and everything.
The blueprint for his house is in hieroglyphics.
They say that the aliens they built those pyramids, and then
That's-
ice got there.
Rogers went there.
My grandparents went to Egypt not too long ago. It was about 10 or so years ago. They liked it.
Remember
Yeah.
OTAs? That's right. It is called venison.
Venison. Okay. Listen,
This guy just comes out of nowhere. You know, it's like this is.
I have
I heard deer.
I have an excuse. I'm
He's,
down in
he's
Tennessee now.
technically he's correct. It is
Yes.
venison.
Yep. I have deer in my front yard all the time. It's cool. I watched like this one doe grow
If you
up.
kill him, they're venison.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. I do have venison. Well, I'm a big fishing guy, you know, so it's like my neighbor is a hunter, so we kind of trade here and there. My uncle actually recently went to Canada hunting, and he was driving home, and on the Long Island Expressway, the deer woke up. It wasn't dead,
Wow.
you know, and obviously you can't just start shooting your gun off on the expressway. So I think he stabbed it a few times.
Where are we going, Unc?
Yeah.
He stabbed it while driving.
Well, obviously pulled over, you know.
Hey, what are you doing with that pillow?
Yeah. You mind your business, old man.
I just want to say this for the record.
I was
and
just
Rabbit,
hitchhiking.
Yeah.
I want to say for the record. I know
You're
everybody-
not under oath, Luca. Don't worry about it. You
What's
just-
that?
You're not under oath. You don't have to say for the record. You could just say it.
I just want to be professional on here, but if you guys didn't see on
That
my,
went out the window a long time ago.
you guys didn't see on, and I rabbit in Italy. That's interesting. But
Did you spit out the pellet?
Boom.
Get off my lawn. You were saying, I'm sorry, Luca.
All good, all good. Armin knows. I don't know if you guys know. You guys probably don't. If you didn't see on my Knicks channel, or on my Knicks Twitter, as of yesterday, I signed a contract 2 years with my brother's station, WTVC9 in Chattanooga. I'm being hired as the morning news producer. It's not going to stop.
Good for you.
It's not going to stop me from what I'm doing on Knicks Cast or Gangrene Chronicles. The contract
Good
doesn't
for
say-
you.
Yeah, the contract doesn't say so, but I just want to let you guys know in case, like, I'm not on some nights. They're gonna start me out working a 9:30 to 6:30 shift for training purposes, but my main shift is gonna be overnights.
Dude,
Awesome.
that's awesome, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Good
brother.
for you.
Thank you.
He's a producer.
Well done.
And then you
dude.
don't have to use the microwave anymore. You can actually start cooking real meals on the oven.
Yeah, this is showing his before the fame struggles, you know. Everyone loves that good story, you know. Just a boy from the city moved down south with nothing but a microwave, you know.
No,
Good for
you know,
them.
in 6 months he'll get a raise and he'll be able to hire a chef.
Yeah.
That's actually in about a year, Armin, per the contract.
Yeah.
Just make sure he doesn't work at a one Jets drive, you know.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
Like we
Hey,
got
you
this.
never know. 3 or 4 years, he's going to probably come up in New York. You never
Good.
know. Or another
Yeah,
market.
it's a possibility because
Yeah,
obviously
how-
New York's a professional market.
That'd be
Dude,
awesome.
that is fantastic, Luca, man. You know, just keep kicking ass, man.
Yeah.
You know,
He's going to be a Titans fan.
No.
smart move.
He's gonna be a Titans
And I'll say
fan.
this for the record. You know, my mom said this to me last time I was telling her I was signing the contract. I said I won't forget her, and I'm not going to forget any of you guys either when I go
Oh,
fade.
please do, Luca. Please forget us. We're just a bunch of schmucks.
We're
Okay.
going to see it. We're going to see him next to Madison Square Garden. He's just going to walk right by us.
He's gonna be sitting next to Tracy Morgan, Michael J. Fox, Ben Stiller. You know, all the real Knicks celebrities.
He's going to take over for Mike Bream.
Oh, I wish. Listen, Breen's great what he does, but I wish.
Yeah.
Never
What would
know.
be your catchphrase? What would be your bang?
Oof. I don't have. I mean, when I call my Knicks games on Knicks Cast, I say bang from time to time, but I don't have a particular catchphrase. That's going to
Holy Woody. One of those.
Woody. Holy Woody.
He just
Pound
did a
that.
Woody.
Oh, One Ring?
Oh, he's back.
No, this is One
Oh,
Ring.
that's our guy.
Can I get a job, please?
That's a good
That's
one.
fantastic. Ay, ay, ay. One of everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Luca, we're very happy for you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you.
Keep doing.
How's your brother
yeah.
making out?
He's doing good. They shifted him. He has 2 off days during the week now, and he works on the weekends. So he has He works Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So he has Thursday and Friday off.
Overnight or just regular?
Dayside, like afternoons. He goes on at usually like 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I want to see some. I got to check out that website. I got to see if he's got any.
I can send you
footage.
some of his,
Make sure
I
you
can
use a private browser on Ephraim.
I can send you some of his stuff.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that is big news, man. That
Yeah,
is
really.
huge.
You just casually dropping that, and like, wow, I
It's
don't even
good to
know.
hear.
What,
The thing is, I don't like self-promoting like on
Oh,
You
anybody's
just
show
did.
that-
No, but you'd rather self-loathe about the Jets, wouldn't you? Hey, this
Oh,
is
good
better
for
action
you.
than the
Good
Jets.
for
if you
you.
could ever get in working with the Jets, like you'll always have something to talk about. Like covering the Jets is like awesome because like there's never like a dull moment.
Never.
There is never a dull moment, especially when you have Woody talking this week and Aaron Glenn
Mm-hmm.
shooting off at the mouth.
Did
Yeah.
you like Aaron Glenn? Like after that whole owners meeting when they asked him about what his thoughts were, what he said.
You're
He
talking
took
about
his-
this week? Yeah, his little back and forth. I didn't really care for it, honestly. But I also didn't care for Woody's comments talking about how listen, was he technically right that he's a bad quarterback Fields? Yeah, but you know what? You're the owner. Have a little bit of professionalism, bro.
How about accountability? You approved the contract. You approved to give him the money.
Exactly.
We have a
He's
question
not
for the
wrong. Yeah,
panel.
Woody's not wrong with what he said about Fields, but he could say, "I approved the contract. I'm also accountable." And let's
Yeah, you're
get
not
it.
a drunk Jets fan, bro.
If there's no owners meetings happening, we don't hear from Woody. He is hibernating someplace on a private
That's
jet.
for the best. How often do you want Woody talking?
That's me when I hear him talk.
Yep.
And when you start making comments about what your players,
That was I can't believe he did that.
what message are you sending to the rest of your team and any future guys that are
Free agents or drafting players.
okay?
What happens if all the quarterbacks next year come out and say they don't want to play for the Jets?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't see how this is going to be attractive to anybody. But Ephraim, do you feel like there's no chance now that they could send Justin Fields out there?
No, I don't see it happening.
After the
I
owner
can't. At this point, you can't. You need to at best you need to let him sit 3-4 games before you even think about bringing him back.
How do you, I
don't think he's back the whole rest of the year unless someone gets hurt.
I have a follow up on that one. So you bench him, you keep him as a backup, or do you demote him to third stringer and elevate Brady Cook?
They're going to keep him as the backup. If they put him to QB3, that's just going to add more fuel to the fire.
You just admit that he's not coming back the rest of the season.
Then you just got to cut him at the end of the year and eat the dead
Exactly. Well, if you cut him at the end of the year, you get back $10 million. You're on the hook for the 30. Yeah, you'll get $10 million back on his contract, but you're still on hook for next year's salary.
But what the hell happened in week one? Week one, the guy looked so good, and then all of a sudden he sucked. The guy.
After the Buffalo game, he got skittish, and since then he hasn't been the same.
I wouldn't be skittish if you pay me $20 million a year.
Well,
I have a lot of balls.
From Snowball.
There you go. Oh,
Would you take a trade for Will Howard, and what would it take? I would not.
Not at this point.
But what are you trading?
The Steelers are not going to trade Will Howard.
Well, I guess this is more of like a hypothetical.
Is he any good? Is he like?
He's
I get
a
it.
rookie. He was drafted this past draft. Like
he did.
They could have just did that themselves. They could have drafted Will Howard.
That's
Yeah.
true. That would be a little ridiculous. But he went what in the 6th round? He shouldn't have went in the 6th round. He should have went in the 3rd round. A lot of people liked him because obviously came off winning the college championship. Good IQ. Doesn't have the greatest arm strength, but the question
What was
is,
he with? Alabama? No.
he
Ohio State.
He
Ohio
was
State.
at Ohio State.
Okay, yeah.
But hold on a second, because again, you have
He
Lazard
was a 6th
that
rounder.
that Rogers loves. You know, it's his teddy bear and whatnot. And what if he goes to management and says, "Hey, look, you know, we're doing pretty good. Just for depth, if we're going to make a run at this, it would be a smart idea to get Lazard." And they call the Jets. And what if the Jets say, "Okay, give us Will Howard"? You guys think that the Steelers won't do it? A 6th rounder?
I'm not going to say they won't do it, but for the Jets, once as we mentioned, would the Steelers do it? The answer is yes. Would it be pointless for the Jets to do it? Yes, because they could have drafted a quarterback. And like to me, it's playing hindsight because the biggest problem, or I shouldn't say the biggest issue. One of my only concern was I wouldn't want the Jets to draft a quarterback this year and prevent them from drafting a quarterback the next year. If you get what I'm saying, you don't want to Christian Hackenberg the thing. That's the one thing I would have been afraid of. But to just throw a 4th round selection or 3rd round, just dart throw. Why not? Because I know people are suggesting, hey, draft the 1st round quarterback next year and then select Drew Aller in the 4th round. Another dart throw.
What was that quarterback that we had that we just actually let go because he got hurt?
Oh,
Adrian Martinez?
no, the guy from Florida State.
Jordan Travis.
He had, yeah, he just
Jordan
had
Travis.
he
So
just,
the leg injury that he got in college. In
yeah.
his last
He
season.
can't play anymore, I don't think, right?
No, he retired.
I wonder, I have my
Just
what
so
if?
stupid.
What if?
It's so dumb.
Well, so
It's
is
so dumb.
I know. Well, he got hurt. It's not really their fault.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he got hurt in college, and the Jets are like, "Yeah, okay, we'll take you in the 5th." What a wasted pick. At least they could. They got
him no matter what.
Yeah, but they could have gotten Rattler. Remember, we were having this debate about 2 years ago. They could have gotten
I
Spencer.
think I remember that. Yeah, the Jets could have had Rattler.
Yeah,
you like Spencer Rattler.
I did. I did a whole video on him, and then we got copyrighted.
Let me see when he was. Let me see who the Jets drafted instead of Rattler. I'm gonna look.
Unbelievable.
Rattler was
Reich?
Rattler was taken in the 5th round, 50 overall.
In the 5th round, yeah, right after the Jets. Right.
So
we got
it's
Jordan
so
Travis first,
fun.
and then Rattler went, right?
It's so fun to go down this rabbit
I think
hole.
that's the sequence. I think that's the sequence of events, Dan.
That kind of shows how bad Joe Douglas really was. I mean, like we give him a lot of, but like he could not draft past like the 2nd round.
He wanted to select Jahmyr Gibbs. There was a
That was the 1st rounder. That's when we swapped when we made the Rogers trade.
right.
When we
So,
needed
Dan,
an offensive lineman first.
The Jets actually, Rattler actually went before Jordan Travis because Jordan Travis was 5th round, 171. So Rattler was 5th round, 150.
I apologize.
Yeah. Remember
yeah.
when we drafted James Morgan?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yep.
That was a 4th round pick, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That could have been a Gase pick too. We don't know.
Everybody. Here's the thing: everybody blamed it on Gase, but again, not
Jets
saying
is
he
so
didn't have
bad.
say in that. No kidding, but like that's on the general manager too.
But looking back, I mean, like everyone says, like you don't want a Christian Hackenberg it. We have done it multiple times.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they draft like in a 4th round, like a pair of crutches. Like, here we go. We're gonna take a wild shot. It'll definitely turn into something. Who knows? Shot in
So
the
just
dark.
to confirm, Afram with cutting Fields, it would have to be designated as a post June 1st cut to get the 10 million.
No,
This is
I
our,
don't think
this is
so.
our first
Try,
round pick next year.
try pre June 1st and see if
I am, and it's
Woody doesn't look
22
that bad with a
it's
goatee.
22 million in dead money.
Hold on.
I'm on over the cap
bad.
right now.
Yeah.
Woody's exercising.
Yeah.
Woody's
Just
doing
in
the
field.
Sala, going up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
He got a little inflammation in that right knee.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. No, good.
Now here's the
Oh, you're
funny
right. You only
thing.
get $1 million back.
God, Justin Fields,
Now you want to laugh? if they designate him as a post June 1st trade,
What are we
they
talking
would
about?
get 20 million in
Justin.
cap space. But nobody's trading for Fields.
No,
Who
not at
would?
all. 20.
There's not another Jets team.
The Dolphins might.
The Dolphins would never. They would never. do
Well,
that.
so are we bringing Tyrod back next year? Like, we're gonna have a big hole at quarter. It can't just be a rookie. Like, we got to get some veteran.
Kyler Murray?
Yeah, I mean,
so little.
I think Kyler's going to want to go to a team that he's going to be able to start.
mhm.
My
So
brother
little.
is
And
just
he's going to
Russell
want to go
Wilson.
to a place that's not going to have a first overall pick quarterback behind him. Like
Russell
how he
Wilson
was-
kind of makes sense a little bit.
I mean, it
I don't want
happened to him
Russell
when he got-
Wilson here.
remember,
I don't
done.
either.
He's
I want
it happened to him
Jameis.
when he was drafted. Remember the year before they took Josh Rosen.
Say hi
Yeah.
to your brother. Say hi to your brother.
He says hi back. He's
Okay.
with a little wave.
I've never met him.
No.
You like to?
Sure.
Put him next to you so it looks like I have double vision.
He's coming. Hold on. We're gonna do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Big night.
Hey, look, it's the
Hey.
producers.
Well, the real Luca, please stand up.
Yeah. What's up, folks?
Hello.
What's up, y'all?
What's going
Sound-
on, man?
Exactly sound the same, I tell you.
Yeah. I've heard a lot about you. I've never met you though.
Look at these guys, man.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
y'all do a great job on here, and just wanted to
Appreciate
say that. And also, sorry you have to watch the Jets every year. I mean, we're not much different over at Big Blue, but
Oh, stop. You're
I hear you're doing good.
man.
I hear you're doing good with the job.
oh yeah, no, it's been great so far, and my coworkers have been great. I actually got to interview a former NFL player several weeks ago. Actually, he was actually pretty. You should just tell him who it is. It's Everson Griffin. Played for the
Oh
Vikings.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Awesome, man.
Pass rush.
Pass rusher.
Yeah, pass rusher. So he
You
was
know
down here doing some mental health campaign type of thing, and I got to interview him.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Good. You guys hitting the club scene?
It's been a couple weeks, but yeah, we were,
We were asking the real question: have you been dating any girls? Have you been flirting?
Oh,
with
Yeah,
any
you
girls?
start with that question first. It's not,
No,
it's not.
you go for the jugular after.
No,
this is
no,
New
no.
York.
You got to go
Dude,
slowly.
That's
That's I'm a good interviewer.
Armand,
interviewer.
yo, buy the lady a drink first. You don't
Yeah.
start just wailing on her.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
So,
Almost like
I got
almost like a predator.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Want to go to bed with me?
Grab her by the arm.
at least
She
I-
said hi.
he's,
Yeah.
he's
Like,
bold.
throwing him off a cliff. Like I want to throw Woody off a cliff.
Oh my god.
How
Is
are
that
the
what-
girls in Tennessee? I hear they're very pretty.
Oh yeah, they're very. I would say so. They're more tolerable than the girls in New York, in my opinion.
Do they like your New York accent, your Brooklyn accent?
But some people notice it, some people don't. I guess maybe it's me losing it a little bit, being down here 2 months. But I haven't lost mine. They don't mind it. I guess they don't mind my speak.
You got normal girls down there, right? Not like the girls up here named Mike.
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
The
Yes.
answer's no. Dan, the answer's no. All women are psychopaths.
Hey, Mike.
Jeez.
Jeez.
We're just getting canceled after canceled.
Oh, forget it.
There'll be bars in front of that picture soon, Armand.
What my comment earlier, now Armand's. I mean, we're gonna have
Absolutely.
something like Women's Right Association coming after us.
Oh my goodness. It started with 6 rings.
Where's Johnny? He disappeared?
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
no, he's there.
6 rings, more like Prince Albert.
I got that.
I thought he had to go to work. 1 ring. Oh my goodness. Yo, man, Indiana looks good, dude. Indiana looks
talent.
out. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. It's amazing.
They got a
what-
number 1
what-
and number 2 wide receiver. Got a running back.
What
Got a
that coach is
quarterback.
doing there? Wow, man.
Kurt
Indiana
Singleton.
was never known for their football, man. It's always Bobby Knight, always.
Yeah.
Do you see them reaching the championship game in the playoffs or no?
I mean, the playoffs are more expanded, so they made the playoffs last year, but they got their butts kicked. But now that Mendoza's actually looks like a pro, I could very much see them like advancing a little further. I forget the format necessarily, but I remember they faced Notre Dame in the first round. They got their butts kicked. So, but this year could be a different story.
Luca,
Who are your
are
top three in college, Luca?
You just stole the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly.
Okay,
what I was gonna say.
you could ask the question then.
Okay, Afram asked, "What are your three top college? What are they?
They're an owl.
top three colleges, top three college football teams,
and then high school
QBs.
Oh, top three quarterbacks. Okay, so Mendoza 1. I think Dante Moore slots in at number 2. I think Mateer probably at number 3. I'd have to watch them a little bit more and get into the details. I mean, you also have Garrett Nussmeier, who's not impressed per some people. There's probably another quarterback I'm missing. You're going to have at least 5 quarterbacks, I think.
Simpson?
In the first round. Yes, Simpson. Ty Simpson.
Hey, guys.
No. Whoa, who's this?
I'm One Ring.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were 6 rings disguised as one. You're an actual Jet fan.
Oh, big time. I love the Jets.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Excellent. I know who this is, but I like this. This is a good one. I like this.
This is kind of like when Hulk Hogan became Mr. America.
Yes. Yes. That's right.
what this is.
This is
good evening, Dan, Liam, Armand, Luca, Afram, the only guy in the world that could fix the New York Jets. I say that all the time. But you guys really would say
you've ever called in before.
My first time.
You say it just not on the air.
First time caller, long time listener, like WFAN people.
Yeah.
You can say first time listener, long time caller.
I'm just poor. I don't have $1 million house. I'm poor.
Hey,
but
listen.
So you guys would not take a chance on Will Howard?
I would. Give me anyone. Anybody.
Because so guys, hear me out, right? I was having this conversation with Snowball, and we were both like, because everybody's worried that Aaron Glenn, let's just say we get the first pick, right? Or whatever. Which I don't think that's going to happen, if I'm being honest with you. I think we're going to win a whole bunch of games, and it's going to kick us out of where we need to be. You guys know that's going to happen. So it's the Jets, right? But everybody's saying that you guys really trust this organization, this regime right now, with potentially getting a quarterback and being able to develop him. So with that being said, and Luca, you could probably talk a little bit more about this, because I'm not a draft guy whatsoever. But there's a lot of wide receivers that are going to be coming out. And this is going to be another pretty filled up wide receiving draft, I feel like, again, right? So why not get a potential, maybe another number 1 that you could have there? You have your Will Howard in there that should have been, and I agree with you, in the 3rd round. I think the guy has it. He just needs to continue to keep learning and being benched and give them a chance next year. Tanner, I think Tanner has something. I just don't think we have the quarterback that could potentially truly, really run an offense. We don't. And you saw it with Tyrod. They started doing all these crazy things that we haven't seen in forever compared to when you had Justin Fields in there. So I say this, why not potentially bring Will Howard? The conversation in Pittsburgh right now is that they don't value the 3rd string quarterback, the emergency quarterback or whatever, because they got Mason Rudolph or whatever.
Gotcha.
So
are you saying to trade for Howard and not go for quarterback with number 1 next year?
If let's just say that doesn't happen, right? The scenario is the Jets end up being the Jets. They win games that, are going to get us out of the top 5 because they're 5 quarterbacks or whatever that they're saying. And then we're back in this position again where we wanted Mendoza, but we're going to get a Fedora. Okay. And that's the guy we end up getting. So but there's a whole bunch and a lot more wide receivers that are coming out, and we need more weapons. Why not do that?
Because we have
instead
cap
of that?
space for free agency.
But the free agency wide receiving class, the wide receiving people that are coming out, they're not that good.
Well, remember, players get you could trade for a wide receiver. Cap casualties happen.
And it could take Lazard. Lazard gets back with Aaron Rodgers in a fifth. And you guys wouldn't do that?
No.
They're saying to do that now, but why not? If they're going to do that, if you're going to believe that they could develop Will Howard, why can't we believe that they could develop Brady Cook?
I mean, Will Howard's been behind Aaron Rodgers learning from them.
But Brady Cook is a guy that they brought in as an undrafted free agent, Glenn and Hank Strand and Muji. Brady Cook was their guy as an undrafted rookie free agent. If they can't develop him, what makes you think they're going to develop Will Howard? It's having two
I mean,
rookies on
I
the
think
roster.
Will Howard and Brady Cook, the pedigree is completely different. I think Will Howard is more of an all-around quarterback compared to Brady Cook.
And the staff, because they didn't draft Will Howard.
One ring. I have a question. You see the picture behind me? That's One Jets Drive right now, and all you're doing right now with this Will Howard thing is adding more fuel. And like, you really hate this team. You really, really hate this team.
I
we
hate
are
this team.
focused at 0-17. We want to rebuild the hell out of this thing, but you're like, nah. You know what? Let's go and just trade the farm and put out all of our eggs into a guy named Will Howard. Let's be honest, man. What are we doing here?
But I mean, do you really think that we're gonna have the? Do you really believe that we're gonna have the number one spot?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because this team is checking out. It's not like the Adam Gase years. It's not like the other years where there's pride. There's like, all right, in about a week, we're going to see a lot of teams trading for our top players. And the players that are going to be left there, they're going to be like, all right, you know what? I guess even the general manager is saying enough is enough. It's over. That's why I don't see them winning any games whatsoever. I don't
know, man. I see a defense that is stepped up and is going to want to continue to keep playing. We've been asking for Quinnen Williams to be the guy to step up. And I applaud him for having a only players meeting and being like, hey, like, what is going on? Like, this defense has players. What are we doing? We shouldn't be getting smacked around the way we've been getting smacked around.
And I love that you did bring that point up, that he had a players only meeting. And I believe he's going to have another players only meeting, but this time in the locker room of the Dallas Cowboys. He's not going to be a Jet. He's going to get traded.
I don't think so, man.
Oh, they're getting traded. You're gonna be surprised.
Not Quinnen. I don't think Quinnen, man. I think
whether it's now or in the offseason, Quinnen's not gonna be a Jet next year.
The only way I see that happen if he doesn't want to be here, and it's him saying like, I want to go somewhere to win.
One ring.
I want to go home.
Remember when we moved on from Aaron Rodgers? And Aaron Glenn said that this will not be the first move that upsets the fans. He warned us.
I mean, true.
The worst move was of Aaron Glenn's young career is not winning a game yet. That's one of the worst moves that I've noticed so far.
And the fake spike.
But you're upsetting a lot of fans.
But for Quinnen, you're going to, I think it was Connor, whatever his name is, Connor Rogers, I think it was, or Connor Hughes, that stated that he called around and whatnot, and the most that people would give for Quinnen is a second.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it 100%.
A second for Quinnen.
Would you guys Afram, would you take a second for?
I still need core players. I know I'm not taking a second.
I think he needs,
because I don't know what I'm going to get with that second.
Exactly.
Glenn has to fill out this roster with his guys, his core guys. I don't think Quinnen's his core guy.
but we don't know that. Nobody knows.
I believe it. I don't.
They've
I think
they've
Woody
kept
stepped in
they've
the
kept.
offseason and said you have to keep these players to help get to fill the seats and to sell jerseys.
I'm sorry, man. I couldn't take a second for that. Give me a
I'm gonna
first,
make
maybe.
that the. I'm gonna run a poll on Twitter. Would you take a second for Quinn?
I couldn't. I mean, I think that I keep JJ. I keep Garrett. You know, I mean, as much as people keep crapping on Sauce, Sauce is having a good year.
The best.
You know, so people are just mad because everybody throws a comparison of Darrell Rivas. He's not Darrell Rivas. I'm sorry, he's not. And that
No one in the
comparison,
league is.
exactly. And that comparison needs to stop. A corner, Luca. What's the main job for a corner?
To shut down half the field.
Exactly. So it's not turnovers, and we've been so battered that we're hoping and praying that the defense can win us the games. That's what we want.
To piggyback off of that, and I know you brought up the defense, one rings. Obviously they had two good performances this past week with the Denver Broncos and now the Carolina Panthers. But there's like a part of me, and I'm not trying to be this negative guy. I'm just trying to be realistic. Like, could it also be the case that with these past 2 weeks with Justin Fields as starting quarterback, could it be those coaching staffs are like, you know what? I'm not going to play as aggressive. The Jets aren't going to score many points, so maybe I'll score the most is 20. Now we got to see what happens when Tyrod's in the game versus like the Ravens, and Joe Flacco is going to be starting up against us this week. So it's a lot of things happening. Obviously, you want improvement, but that's just another thing. And also with the whole Will Howard stuff, if I could add on, if you don't trust Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji to draft the first-round quarterback, why would you get them to develop? Why would you what was I going to say? Have them develop a former six-round quarterback. And I'm not saying Will Howard's trash. I thought he was competent coming out of college. I said he should have been a third-round pick. He has that championship pedigree. But also as well, it's like, okay, it's really tough to mold a third-round pick. But also you got to level up. Well, should have been a third-round pick, excuse me. Third-round pick, or should have been third-round pick, talent. But also you're going to have a limited ceiling with that quarterback. Like, let me ask you this, and I'm sure we would you guys live with Will Howard being like the next Kirk Cousins?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say, Lucas, the harder question is, would you take Will Howard to be the next Mac Jones? And
Will Howard reminds me of Chad Pennington. Chad's whole thing was always that he didn't have the big arm, but he was a game manager and he was able to get it done when needed it would happen. So I would take that all day, every day.
Just to give some context for Quinnen, if you trade him and if you trade him pre-June 1st, you get $16 million in cap savings with a $9 million cap hit. With dead money.
Yeah, you say you get money back.
I have a question for you guys. Would you guys trade for Shedeur Sanders?
Yes.
No way. Not even close.
You would trade for Shedeur Armand?
In the offseason, not now, because I'd rather see them take the chance with Brady Cook, who they chose as an undrafted rookie free agent. In the offseason, I would do it.
It's
not
so
now.
difficult, man. That's such a difficult conversation because
enjoy Justin Fields next year.
Fuck, man.
I wouldn't.
Shedeur over Fields.
Next year?
In the offseason.
No, next year we're going to have the first overall draft pick.
You still drift a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should draft a quarterback every single year until they get it right.
Dan, was it you that brought up that they should copy Washington when they did RG3 and Kirk Cousins?
Oh, yeah. Yes, but I wouldn't touch Shedeur.
Instead of drafting two quarterbacks, you draft the first-round quarterback and you go to Cleveland or even to one ring statement in the offseason, trade either for Shedeur or Will Howard. You have two young quarterbacks on the roster, and you go find a veteran quarterback that could just be in camp as a camp body to help
And I would agree with you. The only thing is, I don't want a player with baggage. See, you see how Aaron Glenn is right now.
We're
You
the
see how he is,
goddamn Jets. We already have enough of baggage. Like Evan
and you're
Robertson.
adding
We're
more,
already a
and
circus.
you're adding. So you're adding more animals to this circus.
Yes, might as well.
Yeah. You know what?
Might as well.
No winning.
So-
No winning. We're cool with the status quo. More animals.
Dan,
More
so
animals.
like,
I'm a
so
carnivore. Bring them even more. More animals.
so with
I'm good.
Shador, I think he would be able to handle the Jets media and everything because he's Dion's son, and he's had to deal with all of that and everything. You know what I mean? So I think for me is more of the issues of him holding the ball a lot more and taking and doing like the negative plays that he has. The kid's talented. Don't get it twisted, but that's my issue because we're having that problem right now with Justin Fields, and you see it's regressing our line.
I mean, OJ was talented, right? But the guy had
Shador's
problems.
not costing us costing the Jets
Shador
30 million.
would. Again, I don't know. We're on two different spectrums here. Shador would not do good here. There's too much that he would bring to New York. And with the Jets, we don't have the coaching to help the guy grow. He would
then they shouldn't even take a quarterback with the first round pick. Then if they can't
That's
help Shador,
exactly.
No, hold on
Armand.
a second. Wait.
That's my whole take with it.
Yes, if you have this coaching staff, you guys are 100% right. You're 100% right. At 0-17, this coaching staff is not coming back.
yes, they are.
I
Dave.
Yes, they are, bro. He's coming back, dog.
He's coming back.
All right,
Dan.
so listen,
You
0
gotta
and
face the
17, you get
facts.
the first overall pick. Do you trade
I
it for a
can't.
head coach?
We don't have
No.
a quarterback.
At 0 and
Liam.
17, I don't think they are. Now,
Liam, you don't trade a first round pick for a head coach if you don't have a quarterback here.
Right. No, at
and
0
wow,
and
Wave,
17,
exactly.
it changes everything. Everything. Everything.
What quarterback? What head coach you trading it for?
Not a first overall
I would
pick.
trade for a Tomlin.
Are you
And-
kidding me? You know
No,
how
no,
bad
no,
You wouldn't
no,
trade
no,
a
no.
first
Fans
overall
want
pick.
Tomlin fired.
Never,
You
never,
know
never,
how
never, never,
mid
never.
he is as
Never.
a coach.
He's never
Even
developed a quarterback.
He's mid.
Thank you.
no.
Tomlin
What
is
about
now
Harbaugh?
Not
What
a
has he
first
done?
overall
He hasn't
pick.
won a Super Bowl in 13 years. As much as we could criticize Lamar for playoff performances, we could also criticize Harbaugh for playoff performances. What about the Chiefs at home against the Chiefs in Baltimore? At halftime, he says, "We got to run the ball."
Yo, are
what
we-
they didn't
are
do in
we
the
really
second half, they didn't
complaining?
Run the ball, and Mahomes went down the field, and the Chiefs beat them.
Are we really complaining about guys losing in the playoffs?
Yes.
We haven't even won a damn season. We don't even have a winning season, and I don't know how.
Hold on,
we can't
time
glaze
out.
them. We can't glaze them.
Time
we
out.
can't glaze them like they're so fucking perfect.
Wait, Luca.
Luca, that could be like your catchphrase.
Time out. If we're talking about, and I'm just trying to be
Yeah,
fair,
that's
because
Lucas'
I'm
thing.
trying to catch a similar rhythm. If we're
Talking.
talking about, hey, let's bring in Tomlin. Hey, let's bring in John Harbaugh, which I'd be for. I'm not a big fan of Tomlin, but Tomlin, Harbaugh. At that point, just say, hey, you know what? This guy's a free agent. Again, Armin's not high on him. I'm not too high on him. But you know what? Bring in Mike McCarthy as a free agent. All you got to do is pay him money. But again, that is a conversation that Woody needs to have with himself, which we know he won't. But aren't they like, I get it. Not Tomlin. McCarthy
They're
doesn't
going
have
to
an updated
Kingsbury.
offense. I completely get that. Completely understand that.
What about Gruden?
Who has he developed as a quarterback?
That's a big question. Also personnel. And I'll say this, Liam, to get into your Gruden point, I just read from ESPN, it was about an hour ago, the NFL is actually looking to dismiss his lawsuit. So I don't know what would come of that. Would that mean he's back in the league? Would it mean he's not back in the league? Because it went from federal back to states court, which Nevada said, hey, the lawsuit for Gruden can continue. So the NFL is just, I don't want to say sweeping it under the rug, but they're like, all right, let's just have this end already.
And by the way, I did some research because I wanted to see how successful trading for coaches were. The 2 times draft picks were traded for a head coach. Gruden from the Raiders to Tampa Bay, which was a Super Bowl now winning team that was loaded up, that won a Super Bowl with him. So he didn't have to develop a quarterback. He had a veteran team, a Super Bowl winning team. And then the other time it happened was 2019. Bruce Arians from Arizona to Tampa Bay, which was a playoff team. And then the following year, Tom Brady became available, and they won the Super Bowl.
Didn't not in this specific decade, didn't the Jets trade Herman Edwards to the Chiefs?
Yes.
I could be wrong on that. I know that's obviously not the 2010s, but it's just a thought. And also Sean Payton as well. Wasn't he traded for?
He was traded. And remember, they had Russ. And then remember, they didn't have their first round pick for that year.
Right.
But they had Russ, and remember they were bad. That Broncos team, they finished in the top the 12th overall pick or 11th, and they got Bo Nix.
If you're gonna talk, Harbaugh is in that same ilk, and obviously he's won playoff games, but also there's also failure. But like, if you're gonna talk about Tomlin, hey, let's bring him in. Like, again, I'm not a huge fan of McCarthy, but you know what? You've seen quarterbacks play better under McCarthy as under previous coaches. Like, compare Dak's performance under Jason Garrett versus Dak's performance under Mike McCarthy. I think Dak was a better quarterback under McCarthy. I'm not saying McCarthy's an elite coach, but I'm going to compare this once again back to the Knicks. When they were so bad, they needed help with basketball operations and a coach. They brought in a coach who ultimately wasn't going to win them a title, but to set the foundation, make the playoffs. They ended up making the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years last year, but they had a guy to set the culture and bring stability.
Now, let me ask, hold on one second, because I'm still stuck on this whole where we go 0-17, and there is so many Jets fans that say, nope, Aaron Glenn is coming back. And you have that conviction.
I love
Armand, I believe you have that as well. Afram as well.
Don't trust Woody.
That's fine. And One Ring, you as well. In my opinion, this past week, I don't know what else of an indication Woody is trying to let the fan base know. He's very upset at this point, and he showcased it with a quarterback that was a reclamation project in which this coaching staff, this general manager, convinced Woody Johnson to dish out this money and say, we don't need a quarterback in the first round. This Jackson Dart character, no. We need to solidify the offensive line. Okay. Yeah. So it was compelling. I don't think Woody Johnson appreciates that crap too much at 0-7, 0-8, heading into the bye. If Aaron Glenn pulls off maybe 4 games winning, 5 games, that's cool. Even me, as an Aaron Glenn pessimist at this point, I checked out from him. I would say, all right, you know what? At least it's something that they can grow upon. At 0-17, I'm sorry, fellas. There's no way in hell. Like, I have that conviction. There's no way he's coming back. No way. I don't care that he has to pay him $12 million, whatever the case is. These people are businessmen. They know how to circumvent money. They know how to do it.
Dan, you just answered your own question. Woody's a businessman.
Yes.
He likes to save his money.
No, he doesn't. He's not. Wait. Hold on. I got to mute you here. Hold on a second. He's a businessman. He doesn't like losing money. He's losing money right now with Justin Fields and Aaron Glenn providing an inept product on the field. Ineptitude. Inept. And you're
and he
telling
raised
me
prices 2 years in a row.
At 0-17.
He got his money.
At 0-17. You're telling me that, no, he's going to come back next year. Yeah, sure, 100%. These people, they have a different level of finance. These multi-billionaires, different. So you're telling me 0-17, that's the product that we're going to have next year. And then, Luca, you also brought up a great point last week. So you draft the first overall draft pick, and then things are going south, and then next year you let go of your franchise quarterback? No, man, I can't buy that. I can't. Go ahead, Luca. At least you know what, Luca? At least you use your timeouts.
Dan, you're thinking
unlike this dumbass that we have at head coach. a trash head coach.
I love him.
Dan, you're thinking logically, and I understand where you're coming from and all these different things. The optics of 0-17 wouldn't look good, but the question you have to answer, you talk to businessmen, right?
Yes.
Is Woody Johnson losing money? He gets revenue sharing. He gets season ticket money. He gets jersey sales.
Yep.
Listen, there's some people that,
Parking
passes, all these different things. Revenue sharing will still be there, but is he losing season ticket money? No, because people are going back and renewing. I'm pretty sure some would not renew after 0-17. It's a possibility, but to what extent is Woody losing money that it's like, okay, this clearly was not a return on investment? Because Dan, I agree with everything that you said. It is all logic. It breathes. It makes sense. It makes sense to the brain. But also, is Woody going to be like, well, I just used this 33rd team for nothing? Is he going to be like, okay, the 33rd team has to be right. Maybe I just got to be more patient. Or is he going to be like, wow, the 33rd team ripped me off? And where he has that, I guess in your case, Leon Hessman, we're like, wow, I really got to go after somebody for president of football ops and then go from there. You're
100%.
breathing, man, you're breathing logic. It's just, I'm 50-50 on that.
100%.
You're putting a belief in Woody that he hasn't shown you.
Oh, no, he did. That's the problem here, because we're very quick to use the logic, the narrative. No, what do you want to do that? No, last year, I remember specifically leading up to the Buffalo Bills Monday night game, when we were upset with Robert Saleh, many of us said, you know what? Saleh, I don't think he's going to make it through the season. No. He's never done that. No way. No. Saleh's going to be there the rest of the season. And then, something miraculous happened.
A debacle in London.
Oh, so wait a minute. So something had to happen. A cause and effect.
He was going to fire Hackett.
Didn't we just have another debacle in London and Glenn is still here?
Oh, no. Forget about London.
He was firing Hackett.
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers went to Woody, fired Saleh.
Okay.
Yo, Dan, how many years did all of that, though, happen? Like all the constant losing, all of that Saleh brought.
Mm-hmm.
And when did Woody Johnson bury his own quarterback that he's paying $20 million a season? When did he do that? Tell me.
He should have done that for forever and a day. I applaud him for doing that. If I'm being honest with you,
right,
dude, we've all been saying, it's crazy because his fan base has been saying, where's Woody at? How come Woody hasn't come out to say anything? He comes out, he says something, and now we're like, oh, look at him, right? He just can't help himself. He needs to go ahead and do this. So it's the constant pushing of the field goal post for me. Like,
yes,
I look, what he said is everything that we as a fan base has been saying about Justin Fields. Armand did not want Justin Fields from the jump.
Yep.
I was an individual that was all about Justin Fields, that thought that he could potentially be something over here, but it failed. And I was wrong. And I'm man enough to say that I was wrong in regards to it.
Did he have nice things to say about AG also?
Who?
Woody, in this conversation that he had?
He did. He gives him hugs. And that means something.
But he said he's got full confidence in him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not happening. Oh,
no. He said the same thing about Saleh. He said the same thing about Saleh.
Didn't Hugh Jackson, though? Wasn't it like 0-16? He still came back the
next year to select Baker Mayfield. You're absolutely right, John. With 1 rings. But also say this for record, Dan, you're talking about the impulse of Woody. The issue with Woody is, everybody could attest, he made the decision, right? Johnny Boy brought it up, or 1 rings.
Who's Johnny Boy?
Yeah, who's Johnny Boy? Sorry.
Johnny's rings.
I meant Johnny's rings. I meant to say 1 rings. Anywho, my overall point is 1 rings brought it up. He didn't have the foresight to fire Saleh when he actually should have. I said I said personally he should have been fired after 22. I came on What Was the Turbulence podcast and said so. 2023, you should have fired him.
Mhm.
You could have had Vrabel. You could have had Harbaugh. I know ifs and buts, candies and nuts, but I was there saying at the time. The problem is, yes, he made that decision to fire Saleh. It's something that we wanted, but it was at the wrong time when he could have done it earlier. That's the issue. It's the timing. It's the lack of foresight. It's complicated, but
Also, let's call it what it is. If that debacle last year in London against the Vikings did not happen in London, let's say it happened in Minnesota or in MetLife, Salah's still coaching that season. He's not getting fired.
But Armand, Luca, Afram, Dan, we also don't talk about prior to him getting fired. I don't know if you guys remember the whole narrative that was coming out about Saleh. There was reports about Saleh saying that it was a Woody Johnson move with Joe Douglas on getting Zach Wilson, and it was more Woody pushing that. And Saleh did not like that at all, and he was constantly fighting Woody about that. All that stuff started coming out before he got fired.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys remember that as well. So and I mean, Woody Johnson's not going to want somebody talking trash about him.
Right.
AG's not doing that. AG's like, and look, not for nothing, this team, from what I'm seeing, they're not out here like the fact that everybody knows Tyrod is starting this week, but they're trying to get a competitive edge, right? And not knowing who's going to be the starting quarterback. That talks about Glenn and how he has his crap tight within that organization right now. Dude, this Saleh last year, this would have been leaked out from every other place that was there, So that stuff is being gone, and it's taking time. I know the 0-17 sucks, and trust me, I don't want 0-17. Look, there's a part of my head that says we're about to win 10 games straight, and it's probably because I have one ring, right? But I can't help it, man. Like there's something that I love this damn team. There's something wrong with me.
Well, the thing is, Johnny, this is how I look at it, right?
Johnny?
We're 0-7, right? One ring. We're 1-7, right? Oh, 1-7. 0-7. Oh, too much credit. Now we don't know the state of this franchise at 0-11, 0-12. That's the thing. That's why right now at 0-7, soon to be 0-8, because it's evident, we don't know how that locker room is going to be. That's why, you know what? I'll meet you guys halfway. If we're 0-17 and the team is still fighting for the head coach, I'll give it to you. You know what? Maybe there's a chance, but I don't see it. I don't see how a team goes 0-16 and says against the Buffalo Bills, we're going to give it all we got for this coach. They start checking out. Another thing, the whole yelling at the players thing when you haven't done squat. It wears thin and it wears very old. I'm telling you, I think players have been saying, all right, you know what? Enough is enough. We're 0-7. We're 0-8. We're going to go on a long bye. When we come back, who we're playing against? What, the Browns or the Pats? I think the Browns. We're playing against the Browns when we come back.
I'm checking now.
So there are some, and I don't want to, I use this term very loosely because I don't trust them. I don't like saying, oh, there's some winnable games. Who the hell are the 0-8 New York Jets saying that they're winnable games? We play against the Browns, right?
Yeah, home November 9th against Cleveland, 1:00.
Most likely Shador's starting that game. Most likely.
Dan, Armand, Luca, after let me ask you guys this. With the defense being better, he benched all of the solid guys, essentially, right? Which were the problems that was Tony Adams, right? Who else got benched that was from the solid regime on the defense?
Well, Clemens, but that's because Jermaine came back from injury, so I don't really consider that a benching. It's just we got a starter back.
What I'm trying to say is they need to get rid of all of the solid dudes from the past. None of the core guys that still are fighting for it, but the Clemens, the guys that have been there that are constantly bringing us down. Look, I love Simpson, but I Simpson's gonna go. AVT, I think AVT goes. Like you have to. You have your bookends, right? That are the most. I think I think for me that is always, like I said multiple times, the trenches are the biggest keys to have a organization to be good, and we have them. They just got to continue to keep building. Unfortunately, our quarterback sucks, man, and this is a quarterback.
The quarterback does suck. All three of them. All three of them suck. All three of them. Now, there's going to be a big indication where we're heading in the future. Very soon, who's getting traded? Now, we could say, I don't think this guy's going to get traded. I don't think that one. Let's wait until the trade deadline. Let's see who. Let's see. And at that point, it's going to have a very interesting conversation, because if there's certain players that we think that they're no way they're moving out of, we can see what direction this franchise is going towards into the bye and towards the end of the season. We could see it. There's going to be little snippets out there throughout this season where we can kind of like put the pieces of the puzzle together. But as of right now, listen, I want to say thank you to you guys right there. One ring, Armand, Luca, Afram, this guy right there, who I'm calling AKA Johnny Boy.
I'm scared and I'm poor.
And my good man Liam, who had to just step off for a little bit. His Wi-Fi was not working well. In the chat, we hit 120 viewers tonight. Definitely hit the subscribe button. It definitely means the world to us. Listen, guys, we will see you post game on Sunday night, either 8:30 or 9. So we shall see you guys. Go Jets and go Bengals. 0-8, baby. Later.
Quarterback Ken O'Brien of California Davis.
Just 14 that first time, now going long. They got a wide open man, and he makes the catch. It's Braylon Edwards taking off. Braylon Edwards will take it home for the touchdown. 80.
First down in San Diego territory at the 47-yard line. Big draw. And Pennington going for 6. Deep down the field, and it's caught by Santana.